reward management, and then we're going to be talking about the dealing desk, which we also call slippage. And if you're taking notes, please write this down. So let me give you guys just a brief education real quick. This is my favorite pair, GBP JPY. I know Shelly and some of the others have been trading it with me, and y'all probably love me right now and want to buy me candy and take me to the movies and everything, but I pretty much just stick to this pair. I love this pair. I can trade this pair short term, long term, whatever. But in that, you got to realize some things with your broker. Everybody in here now, if they're trading live or trading demo or whatever the case may be, they have a thing called slippage or the dealing desk. And this is what I mean right here. And this is I'm gonna give you guys a quick aha moment real quick. So normally when you see this, and for those who've been on my training, you know our Keltner channel's pointing down. So we're clearly in a sell trend. We've had a channel breakout here, right here, where we got some consolidation. And basically right here, we're going to be looking for another breakout to enter the market. Just saying, for instance, if we got out of this trade. So we got some consolidation right here, y'all following my mouse, right? And basically we'll be looking for either a break to this side, or we'll be looking for a trend continuation down to create a new low. Y'all following me, right? So when we see this, guess what, guys? Brokers realize this as well. Brokers realize this as well. So typically, if we were to do this, and let's just say for the sake of, this went ahead and started to buy, broke our structure level, and we know that this is going to buy up to the middle of this channel, right? So if it broke this right here, we know it's going to buy up to the middle of the channel, we're going to possibly have a good movement up to the side. What would we do? Where would we place our stop loss? That's the question, right? We would typically place our stop loss if we got in right here for the buy. We would typically be placing our stop loss below this, either below this structure right here, or we would be placing it a little bit below here, right? See, but this is the thing right here that I want to get you guys to realize. Not only would most traders place their stop loss in this area right here while I'm waving, the banks, everybody does. So what does the broker do? The broker will change the spread on this pair, GBP, JPY, and they would, even though that we charted everything's perfect, we're breaking up to the upside, we know it's going to go up to the upside, we got fractals, we got all of these things, but thing about it is, everybody that's looking at GBP, JPY, place their stop loss right here in this area. Y'all following me?
Any questions, you guys? No, we're good, sir. We're good.
Okay. So what the broker, and this is important, I really want y'all to write this down and get this, because I've been studying this, because we're going to kick the broker's butt. From here on out for the rest of the year, we're going to kick their butts. I promise y'all. Sorry if I offended y'all for saying but anyway, so typically we will be placing our stop loss in this area right here below our trend line. But think about it. Several other traders who were trading GBP, JPY would have did the same thing as well. So what is the broker going to do? The broker is going to make it come up. And I think I should draw this just for visualization purposes. So the broker is going to make this come up. And y'all probably can't see that arrow.
It's very difficult to see, sir.
Yeah, let me see.
Splitting it with the background.
Yeah, let me see if I can. So say we have a breakup to this side, and my arrow, because it's terrible. But eventually they're going to make this guy shoot down here. And while they're going to do that is they're going to change the spread on this pair. Is everybody following me?
Let's see if we have any questions.
So
okay, it looks like you're good, sir. Okay,
so to simplify this, a lot of times if you guys have ever asked yourselves, man, I know I charted this trade good, I know Chad and Jason charted this trade good, I agree with it, it was a great pair, why when it broke and we were supposed to get this movement up, it shot all the way down here and came down here. And then when it hit my stop loss, it shot all the way back up here and did what it was supposed to do. Well, the brokers know that everybody in here has placed their stop loss in this area because it's typical trading. We teach the same analysis. We do some different things, but it's really not any different from what a technical trader would do or a fundamental trader would do. We're given, which brings us to our risk to reward. If we know that we're trying to get, let's say, 50 pips. Let's see. Let me pull this out. So if we get a break up here and we know that we're trying to get 43 pips, well, we're going to come back down here and place our stop loss here with about 27 pips. So that's a good risk to reward. We're risking 26 pips to gain 43 pips, right? Well, the broker knows that people understand risk to reward ratio. So what they would do is they'll say, oh yeah, he's got a good trend up, up, up. Now a bunch of people got their stop losses right here. Let's change the spread. As soon as they change the spread, guess what? Boom, it drops down to here, stops everybody out. The broker makes their money. Then they do the market correction back up to the upside. Does everybody get what I'm trying to say right now?
If you guys have any questions, by all means, put them in the chat, please. Yeah. That's what it's for. Don't feel bad about asking questions.
The broker eats blood and bone for dinner. I'm dead serious, guys. I've had very expensive. I've even had them on the phone with Miss Kimmy. I've had very expensive lessons learned in the market because I didn't understand this very thing right here. I did not understand that what am I trying to say? I didn't understand that the brokers can see my stop loss. The brokers can see where I'm placing my stop loss. And if the brokers are looking at different accounts and they say, well, man, everybody placed their stop loss right here. Royal IML's got their stop loss right here. So cool. Let's change the spread. Let's drop it. And then let's have it. Then we'll have a market correction to the upside. So I'm saying all of this to say, guys, be mindful of your stop loss. We do want to use good risk to reward ratios. But when you see something like this happens, of course, we're going to look at it and we're going to identify it. But guys, 9 times out of 10, that's your broker manipulating your trade to make you panic to either get out of that trade early or to drop it low enough to see if you're disciplined enough to wait it out and for it to go up to the upside. Any questions on that? Because I want to make sure, because it's all going to tie in a minute.
Any questions? Okay, so Shelly says, so do we move our stop loss?
Shelly, yes. I mean, so that's what I'm working on right now currently. I'm working on right now to, I'm actually been back testing some trading and stuff I've been doing this week. And Shelly, you pretty much been in all the same trades I've been in as far as stop losses on the GBP pairs on the breakout. Shelly, if you notice how I've been saying 20 pips and dip, and you how I've been doing the 20 pips and dip method with a 47 pip stop loss, that's a good risk to reward. But the reason why I've been doing 20 pips and dip, so this morning, y'all remember when I said the sell stop activated and it shot up 20 pips, hit the take profit, and then it shot it all the way down to our stop loss. So I know for a fact these brokers are paying attention to what we're putting as our stop loss and our take profits. So to answer your question, Shelly, yes, we're going to move our stop loss, but we don't want to move it to a point where there is an actual trend, a trend change or whatever the case may be, or Trump gets up there and says something crazy and we're losing and we're risking more money than we should. So I'm teaching this just to make you guys aware not to move your stop loss just to say, okay, broker, I know your game. You're not going to get me. I'm telling you guys this so you can be more confident and you can be more comfortable and you can train your mind and your frequency not to panic when it's going the wrong way. I hope that makes sense, Miss Shelley.
Shelley, let me know if that, she said yes, it did. I would like to read her statement because
Okay,
I think
please.
it goes with all of it very well.
Please.
Shelley said, or is that Damon? No, that's Damon. He says, Shelley, I set my stop loss very deep on long positions because they spike people out late at night while you're sleeping.
Yes, very correct. Very, very correct. And guys, I'm actually working right now. Y'all know I don't like telling you everything. I like surprising you guys. I'm actually working with a guy right now that I'm spending my own money on. I'm not going to ask you guys for anything because I love you guys. He's actually creating me something right now where we're going to add this software to our brokers where we can hide our stop loss.
Wow.
Yeah. So I love announcing stuff like that when everybody's not on the call because now all 17, 18 of you get it. I don't know how many's on the call. I'm sharing my screen, but
24, sir.
Oh, dang, we did shoot up. Well, well, all 24 of you guys, just know you can share it. I don't care. But when I do get this software, I'm going to personally email it to all of you guys. And it's going to allow us to hide our stop losses where nobody can see our stop loss when we put in a trade. So what that's going to mean for us is, there's not going to be any more slippage. There's not going to be any more the broker saying, hey, they've made $400 this week. Let me change the spread so they can panic and they can get out of this trade. There's not going to be no more of that because they're going to think you're trading without a stop loss and they're just going to leave your account basically in the market where it can correct and you can get your money and get out. I just heard Group Me go off, so somebody must have said something.
Curtis is chatting in Group Me, and Shelley's letting him know to chat in Zoom.
Oh, got you. But yeah, guys, that's you guys are so loyal and faithful, and like I said, I love you guys. That will be another gift from me to you guys. I'm just waiting for him to finish. I'm just waiting on this guy to finish it. He lives in Germany. So it's going to be a little time. But, any questions? Are y'all good with that?
You guys, how you feel about that? Can we get some ones for some love, some support, some encouragement and excitement? Oh, yes. Ones. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay. So are y'all, is everybody understanding what I'm saying about not panicking and letting the trades hit your mental stop loss and getting out too early or getting out prematurely or just letting the market correct itself when the brokers are changing the spreads and everything like that? Is everybody good with that? I want to make sure everybody understands that because that's crucial.
Okay. Anybody else? It looks like they understand, sir.
Okay. So that brings me to over leveraging. A lot of new people, and I'm saying new people, I'm not picking on you guys. I did the exact same thing when I was new, before I became a little bit more of a seasoned trader. But a lot of people over leverage their accounts, and I'm going to see if I can switch my screen over here in a minute and show you guys what I mean. So, Miss Kimmy, you can feel free to give me a little dialogue while I switch this.
Not a problem, sir. So, you guys, one of the things that I was thinking about, I talked to Chris Anderson today, and he blew my mind. And it began to make me think, I look at several styles of trading, and Chad has been more than gracious of expanding us into long-term trading. But one of the things I look at is my trading styles like my shoes. And right. I said, if I have a shoe that could be black, that's for flats, for my jeans, for my dress up, for my skirts, for my formals, for all these different looks, my trading styles need to match my money streams like that.
That's right.
And one of my goals now is to be very well endowed in every style of trading, because I don't see why I shouldn't. There's some of my favorite more than others, but I'm looking to have a wardrobe of, the styles that I create in my trading life, as well as like I do my shoes.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay, awesome. So this is my account or whatever. I was playing with some stuff earlier, as y'all can see. But this is what I mean by over leveraging your account, which is the next thing we're going to talk about, which is so crucial. Let me look at this. Let me look at USD CAD. What's open right now, Miss Kimmy? Tokyo.
What time is it? It's 9:26. Yes, sir. Tokyo is open, and so is Sydney.
So Tokyo. Let's look at AUD NZD chart. Hours, clear buy trend. So this is what I mean by over leveraging your account. So that account had a significant amount of money in it. So when you guys see something and we say buy AUD NZD, this is what I mean by over leveraging. This is what you do. Do y'all get the picture?
Yes.
Y'all pretty much get what I'm trying to say?
Anybody have questions? Okay,
so I just did 5 positions on it's a $100,000 account, but what I'm trying to get you guys to see as well as over leveraging. If you have it all went in a profit. I knew it was, but I didn't think it was going to do it that fast. But anyway, the AUD NZD. So I just put in 5 positions on a $10 and 10 cent lot, and now I'm basically risking $50, and y'all see my margin level has dropped significantly. If you have a $500 account, or a good rule of thumb is this, guys. I'm gonna just tell you this is a good rule of thumb. A good rule of thumb is you want to have $100 per one position. I'm going to say it again. You want to have $100 per one position. So what I mean is, you guys see this first AUD NZD right here? You want to have $100 in your account for that. The second one, you want to have $100 in there for that. The third one, you want to have $100 in there. The fourth one, so on and so forth. Y'all get what I'm saying? Somebody said, I know. What is Lena talking about?
Lena just says, I know. I think she's just attesting to something. Jackie Todd, I need you to clarify what you mean by why. I'm not sure what question you were trying to ask. Elsewise, It looks like we have one, sir.
Okay. So, hold on. Let me close these out, because y'all see I've been practicing with some stuff, but let me close those out. Okay. So with this, the reason why I'm saying that, Jackie, is because think about it. A lot of people that are just starting out and they're trading, they don't really think they can make money on their cell phone as fast and as efficient as we tell them, right? They think they think that we're selling unicorn dust, basically. And so they get in, and we say, well, how much are you going to put in your broker's account? They say, I'm going to put $100 in my broker's account. Okay, cool. And then they put $100 in their broker's account, and then we tell them buy AUD NZD. And when they buy AUD NZD, their trades look like this. You get what I'm saying now, Jackie? So now they've basically risked 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. They've risked $50.50 on a $100 account. You get me, Jackie? So
he says, okay, I see.
So basically, they're not leaving any leverage for the market to correct itself. Remember how I just got done talking about the dealing desk. I just got done talking about slippage. I just got done talking about them increase, them, just all of those things, them increasing the spread. That looks really good. That just made it just seem like I just got it going on right. Trust me, y'all, I've been doing this for a long time. So, well, I say a long time. That's horrible. That's terrible. I've only been doing it a year and a half, but I do it long enough where I can identify things in the market. But they'll see this, and this is a good lesson right here. They'll see this, they'll do this with $100 in their account, creating a false expectation, and they'll say, "Oh, Jason, I just took $100 and made $200. I just flipped my account. I just tripled my account." But now the expectation is set like they're going to do this every time, and every time it doesn't work out like this. So over leveraging your account is so crucial not to over leverage your account, guys. And with that, like I was saying earlier, and I hope you guys are taking notes. If you have $100 for each position, and you trade on $1 lot size, of course I did 10. But if you trade on $1 lot size and you have $100 per each position, you'll never blow your account. And matter of fact, when you do that, there's a great chance that no matter what the market does, you can just let those trades run until it does what it's supposed to do, and you can make your money and get out. Does everybody see the significance of it?
Let us get some ones, you guys, if you're on board, if you understand, if you follow, if this makes sense, please. All right, so we have a bunch of ones.
Okay, so not to beat the horse over the head on this one, but so think about it. If we had $100 in our account and we used a .10 on this, well, think about it. If this AUD NZD dropped 50 pips, now you've already risked half of your account. But just imagine if you were doing $100 and you put in these 5 positions, and all of this went 50 pips the wrong way, right? You've just blown your account in a matter of minutes. Yes, I'm up $200, and I did eyeball it, and I did all that cool stuff, but it doesn't always work that way. It doesn't always work that way. So over leveraging is so crucial. And lastly, why I'm saying this is because I did get a request from Rodney Martin, and I believe I don't know if it was so much Tanya and Rodney, but I know Rodney asked me personally to start getting my butt up and start trading the breakout more. I've been seeing a lot of this. I had a gentleman who's not on the call right now. He had a $50 account, and he was doing 1.0s. He won, of course, because he took my trade. But if my trade would have went, 30, 40, 50 pips the wrong way, well, actually, if my trade would have went 10 pips the wrong way, he would have blew his account. So I say that to say this: there's nothing wrong with multiple positions. There's nothing wrong with putting in these in the market and doing it like this, how I did it. But just make sure you have the right amount of leverage and you're not over leveraging your account. Is everybody good with that?
Let us know you guys are on board and he can proceed forward, please.
And I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to
You have all ones, sir?
I have all ones. I like ones.
Yes,
oh, there's Rodney.
Hold on.
Rodney was on the call.
Damon said, Jason, can you teach people how to place a sell stop?
I sure can. That's awesome, Damon. Hold on. I didn't know I didn't know Rodney was on the call. Hey, Rodney, how you doing? So Rodney, guys, for y'all that don't know, me and Rodney sat down and ate lunch. One of our dynamic leaders, he's going to be doing our Zoom trainings here pretty soon. Our Zoom presentations. And he personally loves the breakout, and he wanted me to wake up and kind of just, help and assist with that. And I hope y'all have been enjoying it for those who've been staying up for it. I'm not going to jinx myself, but I'll just say we've been doing pretty good. I'll just put it that way. All right.
Sir, to add
Yes.
to Damon's question, he said, and a buy stop in MT4.
Sure, no problem. So since we're playing with AUD NZD, and I guess I should have closed that. Y'all don't that's a good rule right there. This will probably correct itself and go back up in the buy, but I was up $300. Be satisfied with your profit. I should have took that profit and ran and cleared it, but I didn't. But it's okay because this is just training purposes. So buy stop and sell stop, no problem. Let's do Bitcoin. We don't so I'm talking to Shelly. Shelly, there's some consolidation right there on the 1 hour. As you can see. So Miss Shelly, do what you do because there's getting ready to be a break. I don't know if it's to the upside or downside, but it's clearly in the buy trend. Maybe Miss Shelly can give us a good signal.
She said, "Trap it, sir."
Trap that thing. Okay, so yeah, so it's on consolidation on the 15 and the 30. So here, let's do it. Damon, if you don't mind, sir, I'm gonna bounce between screens real quick. I'm gonna chart this and trap this real quick if you don't mind, so I can show everybody. So I'm gonna come back here. Share screen. Google.
Vance wants to know what's trapping you guys while Jason is traveling. Shelly, you want to tell him?
Basically, trapping is when you're in consolidation. You're going to get your support and resistance at your top and the bottom of the consolidation, and you're going to create a buy stop and a sell stop, kind of like the London breakout in the mornings. But you find that consolidation, you trap the top and the bottom, and that gives you your zone of where you want to enter a buy stop and a sell stop. And when it breaks out, it's going to take one, and the other will just sit there, and you delete it, and you make your pips real quick.
Vance did that? Okay, he says, got you. Thanks. Jason?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure. Yeah, your background was so silent. I was making sure we didn't lose you. Shelly, Rodney says, love that, Shelly. Jason Kenny said, is that my Escalade ESV? Or is that my Caddy ESV?
Okay. Zoom quit unexpectedly. Why is it doing that? You are not my friend right now. But I see y'all see my screen. I don't know why it keeps quitting.
Yeah, we can see your screen. We see a really nice Cadillac. Shelly, you have a question from Bernita in the chat. Sir, can you tell that I'm echoing and echoing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hold on, let me turn this down.
Bernita, usually I just, like right now, I'm doing the 20 pip and dip, but Bitcoin can go for quite a bit. In my demo, I've been messing around with 50 pips, but I don't like to go much higher than 50.
Oh man, come on.
We can see your screen.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Okay, my internet just got like real terrible. Okay, so anyway, Damon, for the sake of, I'm gonna just do a buy stop here and a sell stop here, because typically that's where I would place it anyway. So we're gonna do a buy stop at 97.59.0, and we're gonna do a sell stop at 96.11.3. and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Okay.
He said, cool, sir.
Okay. So I'm gonna write these numbers down real quick, so I won't have to keep flipping back and forth on you guys. 9759.0 and 9611.3. Okay. All right. And once again, I apologize for all the cutting out and stuff. Apple put out a software update, and I definitely need to do it on this expensive, whatever. Y'all get it. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, so give me a minute.
Yes, Curtis, your message is working. Damon, Curtis is, Jason, Curtis is Damon's guy we met in Atlanta. Just to let you know,
He's Curtis. Curtis, what up? What up? What up? I was trying to figure. I couldn't put the face with the name for the longest. But what's good, Curtis, man? Glad you came out to the event, man. I mean, glad to meet you, man. I already know what you're gonna do. You're gonna absolutely kill it, bro. But I'm gonna show. Oh, come on, guys! I apologize for this. Stop.
We can. We saw your screen, Will.
Yeah, but it's just acting freaky.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
It's
if that's
freezing.
the right word, but yeah, it just keeps freezing. But anyway, okay, so y'all can see my phone.
Yes, sir.
Somebody text me, tell them not today. Ooh. Anyway.
Be satisfied.
Yeah, so you want me to hear? I'm gonna go. All right, my wife checking me. Let me close these out, guys.
Apple closes them out so strange.
Well, you could do this too. Just swipe right, hit this check mark, and then just close it. See? Swipe right, hit the check mark, close it.
And Android, we have that?
Yes.
I had to play with that one and see. I didn't know that.
Just swipe right and hit the check mark.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So Bitcoin. So for my new guys, what we would do is we would tap on the pair and we'll hit trade. And not gonna do that. It don't matter, but I'm not gonna do that. So we would hit market execution and we would hit buy stop. And we would tap here for our price. And we said our price was 9759.0. And from there, we would just hit place. All right. Everybody got that?
Any questions? Don't be shy if you have some questions. No matter how new you are, this is what this training platform is designed for, us to make sure that you get the information you need and you're not lost. So by all means, chat me a question if you have it. All right. Looks like we're good to go, sir.
All right. Easy peasy. Okay, so instead of me going back to the trade menu, do y'all see what I did? I swiped right again. I hit a plus sign. And instead of a buy stop this time, I'm going to choose a sell stop. And I'm going to tap in my price right here. And then I'm going to go with 9611.3. And when I'm done, I'm going to just hit place. And that's how you post a buy stop and sell stop. Easy peasy.
Any questions, guys? All right. We have one from Angela. She said, can you do a trailing stop with the trade?
You can. On the cell phone, I'm not gonna tell you no, Angela, but I have not figured out how to do a trailing stop on your phone. I have figured out how to do a trailing stop on your laptop or iPad or whatever smart device you use. They just have the option. And this is my wife's computer. If I have my laptop with me, my dad has my laptop because I got tired of the internet freezing and messing up on y'all. So my dad's like doing a complete reset on my computer. But Angela, if you remind me, I promise I'll show you how to do it on my platform, on my computer when I get it back. It's just a simple right click and it'll say trail stop. When you click it, it's going to ask you how many pips do you want to trail it. You can choose 10, you can choose 15, you can choose whatever you want to choose. And every time it hits like 15 pips, it'll move up a stop loss. 20 pips, it'll move it up. 25, it'll move it up. Sorry.
Angela, are you good with that? Chat a 1 at me, or yes, or thumbs up, anything, smiley face. Yes, I'll remind you, she
gonna
said.
let me know. I got you, Angela.
That's how you get it, Angela.
Yeah. So that's how you place a buy stop and sell stop, guys. And I'm glad, Damon, you helped me do this. I know this wasn't part of the agenda, but I'm glad you did it. Guys, when you're trading a breakout, and especially for y'all that are on the call, we're going to be doing the NFP. I got to call Kenny Haddon. I don't know if he's on this call right now, but we're going to do the NFP in the morning at 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I think that'll be 8:30 for Miss Kimmy and the others that are on Eastern Standard Time. But on that NFP, especially, it's like the breakout times 2. So it moves so fast. So you don't have time to shuffle between the screens and say, oh, I need to buy another Bitcoin. And then you go here and then you say, oh, it's moving so good. I need to buy another Bitcoin, like that. No, don't do that. So basically what you're going to be doing, especially in the breakout, guys, what you're going to do is you're going to be swiping right. Remember, on your check, you're closing it. You're swiping right here. That's the modify or add a stop loss or a take profit. You're swiping right. You're adding another pair. So that's another quick way, on the breakout. If you don't like placing buy stops and sell stops, you can go, bam, let me buy this. Cool. Bam, let me buy this. Cool. You see how fast that is? So you don't have to keep switching back to your platform. And then lastly, of course, this is your charts, just to see what it's doing. I know I bought, it's selling right now, as y'all can see, but we're clearly in an uptrend. So the trend is your friend till it ends. If y'all was wondering how I made that money on AUD, NZD so fast, it was clearly a buy trend, so I just bought it. Any questions on that?
No, but Terry would like to know, will y'all be on Zoom when you're doing the breakout, sir?
The London or the NFP?
Well, what about both?
I can. I mean, I don't have no problem with. She said both.
Yes,
I don't have a problem with doing Zooms. The reason why I haven't Zoomed this week, because half the time I don't even know if you guys are up. I mean, if you're up, I don't mind Zooming and showing y'all exactly how I'm charting the GBP JPY, show y'all what I'm looking at, the different demographics, the momentum and all of that. I mean, I would love to show you guys that. But yeah, I'll do it, Terry. No problem.
I'll get in. I'll get in.
Cool.
I'll get on with you.
Cool. Yeah, I don't have no problem. And if y'all are in push 1,000, y'all can see the GBP AUD pairs are kicking butt. I believe that's Alonzo.
Jason, you have 4 other people besides myself that said they'll also get on the Zoom with you. And Damon wants to know, which day are you going to do it?
Miss Kent, well, I'll explain it to you guys too. I recently confessed to my wife, Kimmy, Chad and Kenny, and my dad that I'm really going to be working on my discipline as far as my trading. I'm not going to continue to trade all during the day like I used to. I'm just strictly going to trade the London market going into the New York session. So a lot of time you guys call me early in the morning, I don't answer. That's pretty much because I'm listening to my wife snore. No, I'm just playing. I'm asleep. But So Damon, to answer your question, bro, it's pretty much going to be every day. I'm getting up at 3:00 in the morning, and Bernita can attest to that because me and Bernita had a nice conversation last night. So I'm up. So if you guys want me to get on Zoom just so y'all can understand what I'm doing during the breakout or looking at other pairs to trade, I don't mind getting on Zoom at 3 in the morning. I mean, I'll even Facebook Live it. I don't care. Whatever I need to do to help you guys, and if that'll make you guys feel more comfortable, let's do it. I mean, hey.
So you're doing it tonight, your 3 a.m.?
Yeah, I'll do it tonight. It's no problem.
Okay. So let me chat that, sir.
So I'll do it. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do her. Let's hold on. Let me look at something real quick because that'll determine how long we'll have to stay online.
Sir, Rodney says he's on with you as well. Thank you, Damon, for backing up the EST.
Let's look at the economic calendar tonight. I know we have the NFP. Okay, so no, that's not right. All of this news has already happened. Okay.
Curtis Monroe said he'll be up with you also, sir, the new guy from Damon.
Oh, okay, for sure. Okay, so guys, me looking at tonight, we have all yellow folders on the Euro pairs. So that's letting me know that our breakout is probably not going to move how we want to move it. I'm just being completely honest with you guys. But what we can do is get on at 3:30. We can chart everything up. We can look at it and we can see how it's moving for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so. If it's moving slow, we'll get off. We'll get off the line and then we'll get back online at 7, we'll just say 7 a.m. We'll get back on at 7 a.m. and we'll get ready for the NFP. Now, I'm telling you guys about the NFP. Me, Chad, and Kenny, we're still testing everything out. You got to remember, you're going to have a big, long, excuse my language, guys, hellacious, if that offended somebody, I'm sorry, candle move either to the upside or the downside. But the thing about it is, once it makes that big move, you're going to catch a big move back, if that makes sense. So what we're going to do is basically the same thing is trap it. We're gonna catch it going down or up or whichever way it moves, and then we're gonna come back and try to catch it again coming down. So this is gonna be about a 20 or 30 pip and dip thing. If you wanna increase your lot size, you can. I encourage you to. I'm sorry, Will just texted me, guys. I'm sorry about that. I encourage you guys to use that. We just talked about over leveraging, so don't over leverage, but use a nice lot size that you know your account can hold, and we'll go from there. And it's 8:53, so I really need to get through this last point. Is everybody? I know we kind of got off, but y'all are interacting so good, so I really appreciate all of the participation tonight.
Anybody have any more questions before we get off of here? Shelly wants to know if the London breakout session starts at 3, then what are you calling the 7 a.m.?
Miss Shelly, the NFP is at 7 a.m. Well, it's 7:30 a.m. Miss Shelly. It's the non-farm payroll. There you go. Terry said the non-farm payroll. Get with it. The non-farm payroll, Miss Shelley, is basically, it happens the first Friday of every month. And basically, this is where you see, this is really where you have a lot of your rags to riches stories. You can see somebody with typically a small amount in their account, and then they trade the NFP, and then you'll see them popping champagne, at the Galleria, in a Gucci store, because that's how much money you can make on the NFP. Now we say that the Forex market is where the rich get rich. The NFP is where the rich really make the bulk of their money.
Any questions on that, Shelly? She said, awesome, sir.
Okay. Yeah, London. If you catch like a lot of your big ballers, the people that have like those big accounts, Miss Shelley, they trade the breakout. They trade the NFPs, which we're gonna trade in the morning, and they long term trade. They basically just hold their trades for days, weeks, and months. But they don't even bother with like some of the stuff that we teach others to try to do. Well, I mean, but we don't have the accounts that they have yet, but we are. It's already here. So,
Sir, if I may ask you, about what amount are you referencing to that those type of people typically have in their account?
so typically, your long-term traders or your traders that your big baller traders or whatever that just trade the breakouts and the NFPs, you're typically talking about somewhere north of, way north of 100,000 plus.
Dr. Spiller's accounts.
Your Christopher Terry's, your Dr. Spillers, your David Emanetia's, some of these guys I'm about to call, y'all probably don't know, but I encourage you to look them up. Your Quillen Banks, your Justin Sainis, just people like that. Once they get out of those, once they get out of the 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I know it's a lot of dialogue, and I apologize for it, but
this is good stuff.
Once you get about 5 to 10,000 in your account, it's pretty much game over. And what I mean by that is you can. With $5,000, guys, I can pretty much show you how to double that in a day because you have the leverage and the margin and the everything else to do it. So my goal ultimately is, I know we say 10% a day and we've been doing good and it's been over 1,000 pips. But once you guys get up to about $5,000, it's game over. Like I said, it's just game over. Guys, you just saw what I did with those 1.01s. That was what, almost $300 in 10 minutes, Miss Kimmy?
I don't think it was 10 minutes, sir. I think it was way less than that.
Okay, so y'all just saw me make $300 in less than 10 minutes. So imagine having a $5,000 account. I could show you guys how to double that. If you're not doubling that with a $5,000 account, something's wrong. There's something we're not doing. Even with a $5,000 account, guys, you could just trade news candles all day and then just be done. It's so much we have to talk about, but we're a growing family, so we'll just keep it how we keep it, though. The last thing on the list, guys, was giving an example of a passive trader, a moderate trader, and an aggressive trader. I think I kind of want to save that for not next time, but I want to kind of save that for tonight.
Oh, you mean on the Zoom tonight?
Right, because I can
Okay.
I can just show you guys kind of like live the difference of.
Okay.
And I'll be doing it with my money, so.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, so we'll just do it like that because it's 9:00, and I don't want to. I know guys got to get to bed, put the kids down, and all that stuff. So, any more questions for me? As far as anything, whatever you guys want to ask me.
If you guys have any questions, please put them in the chat box. If you're not, go ahead.
Sorry, babe, did you record this?
Yes, sir, she did.
Oh, okay, cool.
Going once, going twice. Any questions? All right, well, you're getting accolades, sir, and it looks like you're good to go, sir. No questions.
All right, guys. Well, like I said, if y'all hold up, I just saw Kenny put something. Which Kenny was that? Was that
Oh,
my
that's
dad
Kenny.
Kenny or Kenny Haddon?
Hadn't. He said for the NFP closing pending orders.
For the NFP closing pending orders. I don't know, Kenny. I don't know exactly what you mean by that, but either way it go, I'm gonna make sure you're up trading it with me. So, oh, I get it. I get what he's saying. There he goes. Yeah.
Oh, close all pending
Oh,
orders that you have.
Kenny, that was huge, bro. I appreciate that, man. I'm not trying to bore y'all with talking, but I remember I had like a Kimmy, how long ago was this? Maybe 4 weeks ago? About 4 weeks ago, I had like a $7,000 week, guys. And I had those pending orders. Going, like Kenny's telling y'all to do. Man, when Trump got up there and started saying all that crazy stuff, it activated every pending order I had. And I literally lost half my profits that fast. I looked up, guys, and I was negative like $3,800. I almost passed out, like literally. Benita talking about $7,000 a week. Wow, no, negative negative $4,000. Like it. I mean, I think my wife had to throw water on me, and she had to. My dad came in and put anointed oil on me, guys. I like literally lost my mind, but it was a good learning experience. I mean, just like what Kenny just alluded to right now, guys, like if you have any pending orders from Swipe Trades, from Push 1000, from me and Chad, delete them. Delete them. I'm telling you, if you don't have them deleted by 7:30, you either gonna wake up real happy or you're gonna wake up real sad. So if you got any pending orders, delete them. Thanks for that, Kenny. I appreciate that, my brother. Miss Kimmy, is that it?
That's it, sir. No other questions.
All right, guys. Only thing I ask for you guys, just chat it up in group me if you enjoyed it. If you did not enjoy it, which you should have, I would love to hear your feedback. So just at me personally or text me or whatever. Miss Kimmy, take it away.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, as always, sir, for pouring into us. You never fail to amaze us. Guys, listen, we told Jason that we were going to be on this breakout call this morning. His 3:30 as in CST time, or 4:30 as in EST time. So let's stick to what we said we were going to do. If we want something better, we've got to do something greater than what we've always done. So with that, I'm going to end right here so you guys can get your little power nap in. I'll see you on Zoom tonight. It's the same very code that you used to get on this training tonight. Be great and be better than your dreams even thought you could be. I'll see you there. Good night. God bless. Love you guys.
Night. Boom. Duval.
Duval, baby.
Waco.
Oh, God, y'all funny. She want to ride the bus with us, Jacqueline. Terry Clay, Thomas, Waco. They don't know.
All right.
Oh, God. Good night.
Night.